Right now, I have a feeling maybe the AI output is have fewer people.
I mean, Caroline, we are in a new economy. It has transformed from a data economy to an AI economy overnight. And you're seeing the questions of like, what does this mean for my jobs? What does this mean for my people? What does it mean for my business? And everything you were just talking about as well, how it's impacting public policy, tariffs, everything with electricity to fuel the economy. The AI economy is real, and it's very much about jobs. And at Lattice, we want to put people at the center and the success of people at the center so that AI can be helpful for a people-powered future.
And what are you seeing then? You are one of those people and voices who, against the grain, came out and said we are going to have new co-workers and they're going to be artificial intelligence. What does that mean for disruption of the labor force? What does it mean for the ultimate labor force data we get week in, week out, which currently is starting to see a little bit of a bump up in unemployment?
Yeah, I mean, Caroline, in July, we had this vision. We saw what was coming with AI, and we wanted to get ahead of it because we believe that we need to put the success of people as the primary. How do we help people understand how to work together with AI, where they are your coworker? And how do you manage AI when it's not just about automation, it's about autonomy? People need to understand that AI will be acting on your behalf, on your brand's behalf, on your business behalf. And so we are ahead of this, and we're helping HR leaders be the people that are helping their companies bring AI in responsibly so that we can make sure that every career, every job that's changing, we can put AI into it in a way that helps people be successful in the future.
Meher Habib of Writer was just on saying they've got a survey coming out showing that at the moment CEOs are really disappointed with generative AI, with the productivity lack of gains. How are you measuring success? How are you starting to show up that it's helping in the world of HR?
Yeah, so this is a thing. This is new. This is an unwritten book for us, and people don't know what to do. People are saying, okay, let me just bring in AI, but then you have blank slate problems, or you don't really know how to use it. So we need to invest in the education. We need to invest in the career pathways. We need to invest in how people can be successful.
Are CEOs willing to do that in this anxiety-ridden market where they're just trying to think about the bottom line? They're willing to invest in their people?
CEOs are, and this is where HR leaders have an opportunity to be that rock for them to lean on, and for them to really go forward and know what to do to invest in their people and their performance, because the ultimate judge is how performant is your company. And performant companies are that way when their people are performant, they're engaged, they're passionate, and they know what to do, and they know how to use the tools. You can't just throw AI at them. You have to say, this is how you're going to use it. And we want to do this in a way that puts the people's success as the primary.
Look, I'm going to ask a kind of uncomfortable question with two women sitting here at an AI conference and thinking about who generally is in HR departments. But how are women adopting it, in particular, generative AI versus men? How is it disrupting women more in the workplace than men? Or is that just a too basic, simplistic idea?
The truth is we're too early to tell. Like, this is all new. What I do love is that is two incredible women here.
Stop it.
Big fan. Is that women have that curiosity, they have the resilience, they have the ability to adapt to change, and they say, okay, this is new, let's bring this in and figure out how it can help me and my team. And having that mindset of how we can use this technology to be helpful is the mindset. We don't want to just automate people out of work. We want to bring people into the future that we're creating. This is a massive responsibility that we all share, because we can't just create technology for technology's sake. We have to create it for the better of the world and for the better of business and for the better of people.
But will people be automated out of work?
Jobs are going to change. It is no question. There is a massive reshaping that every CEO, what is on their mind is, how do I reshape my business? How do I reshape these career pathways? How do I put this in there? And there's so many questions we don't have the answers to. That's why we need courage in the leadership, and we need to be responsible, accountable, and transparent in the decisions that we're making. And that's what Lattice helps all HR leaders do as they're bringing AI into the workforce.
What about your own talent and bringing on people into your own business at the moment? Is it rich pickings as people reorientate their own businesses? You came from Salesforce and they're busy trying to get rid of some talent to bring in more AI talent. Is it fierce to get hold of the people you need?
We are hiring at Lattice, and we have a great talent pool that's coming in, and we invest in our people. And this is something which I'm proud of as a CEO, that I know that my company trusts me, and I know that they know that I will be transparent and accountable to the decisions that we make. And yes, investing in the people. We need to also, as leaders, invest in ourselves. Like, we are not immune to this. I mean, Who's to say that we'll have AI salespeople or AI CEOs? Who knows what the future will be, but we all have to embrace this change, and we all have to embrace AI in a way that it is just a reality. It is in the workforce, and the question is, how do we make people the primary benefactor?
What about globally speaking? Is there as much adoption and willingness to bring it into the HR space in Europe, in Asia, as there in the United States?
You know, again, it's early days. What I see is, from my vantage point as a tech CEO, is that the globalization that AI provides us, it really helps us to battle the misunderstanding that we have when language is a barrier, when culture is a barrier. And that's something that I personally am optimistic about, is if we can use this technology in a way to help us collaborate better, remove misunderstanding, understand nuance better. And that's something I'm hopeful that bringing AI into the workforce, it can help us have better understanding.
You've been ranked as one of the fastest growing companies, private companies out there. What is holding back growth at the moment? If you could ask anything of the administration, of the markets, of the environment, what would it be?
Uncertainty. We are in a very uncertain time right now. And so the way that we get everyone together and go to growth is by being very certain in our pathway and just calming the fears that we're going to eliminate people from all jobs. Say, we are committed to a people-powered future, and we're committed to building your success. Yes, it's a change. It's happening fast. We can't be living in that movie, Don't Look Up, you know?
Yep.
We have to know that this is going to happen, embrace it, and have the courage and the support of each other to together go into this future and be responsible, accountable, and transparent, because trust is really the currency of the AI economy.